Hey wealthy people, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at Pepsi and why did it jump up so much all of a sudden in one day? Stay with me with this one. Apparently Pepsi and Peeps is getting together to come out with this nice looking packaging. I mean, talking about advertisement, the marketing on this looks amazing. The colors, the Easter, and the time that it's going to be coming out for, it's already started actually. March 25th was the beginning date of the sweepstake for you to enter up until the 31st. 10 winners will be taking home an epic collector's edition of Pepsi and Peeps. Users have to submit a picture of themselves on Twitter and Instagram enjoying the new beverage and tag Pepsi with the hashtag hanging with my peeps and hashtag Pepsi sweepstakes. Now that's a pretty cool, interesting way of getting people to engage social media and having people enjoy and advertise. Basically anyone who does this, meaning if I took a can of Pepsi and I started drinking it and I started tagging everyone, tagging the two hashtags that they're asking, that's basically free advertisement. And of course, Coke has been doing that for years, right? Not to say Pepsi hasn't. I'm just saying old traditions never die. So what are we looking at today? We're looking at, I wonder how many, 10 people winning this ginormous sweepstakes is, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of entries, but only 10 winners. I feel kind of disappointed because that's like the chances of winning the lottery, right? If there's millions of people drinking Pepsi and eating Peeps and taking pictures and posting on Twitter and Instagram, I don't know how they're going to be selected, but only selecting 10 is such a small percentage. So hopefully, I'll give it a shot. If I actually see this in the supermarket, I will pick it up just because of the way it looks. I don't mean drink Pepsi. That's how intriguing this is to me right now. I don't mean drink any Pepsi. I'm actually a Coke person. Market open 9:30. It was 139 and it closed at 142.70, which is a nice increase today. PE ratio is a little high in my taste. It's 27.87. The analysis where I normally look for 5-year projected is 9.20, which is pretty nice. Previous 5 years at 5.28. Now we can take that in consideration for last year, based on the situation that we're going through and obviously businesses opening back up. Peeps actually had to close down their shop for 9 months because of that. They missed out on Halloween and Christmas. The sales just wasn't there, and they're trying to make a comeback with this right now for hopefully by, obviously this coming weekend is Easter. Do this collab with Pepsi, two big names in the industry for sweets and cola, and they're going to go straight out and see. Let's see how well it does. When their sweepstake ends, we'll see what this is all about. There's a lot of advertisement, pretty much a lot of hype going around it as of today. This morning, the news was just coming out with Pepsi and Peeps, combining forces together. It was a short article, nothing crazy about it. If it helps each other, why not, right? So obviously, I looked into making a purchase of Pepsi, and I was considering. I actually I did my spreadsheet, and unfortunately, it was a little overvalued. I'm not going to pull it up. I'm not going to show the details. It's basically me looking for my intrinsic value to see if Pepsi is a good buy right now. The good thing about Pepsi, if you hold it for the long term, is that it has a nice paying dividend, and it has been doing that for many years now. So Pepsi has in this game for a very long time. It is like a direct competitor to Coke. Obviously it's always been Pepsi versus Coke. They had many commercials in the past, not so much that I've seen anytime recently, but now it's embedded in my mind, at least as I was growing up in the 80s and 90s. I always seen Pepsi versus Coke, and one Pepsi commercial that always stood out to me was the Cindy Crawford one, and that was a very amazing Cindy Crawford. It was like an iconic kind of staple looking commercial. I never forgot this one. It was amazing. It was great advertisement, obviously, for very simple reasons, right? So anyway, I'll put that away. I'm not going to run the YouTube video. So yeah, this is what it is. It's a nice collaboration, very good sweets. It was nice marketing. It's just beginning. So let's see when you're pulling up your Instagram and your Twitter, let's see how many people are tagging these Pepsi and Peeps hashtags. Maybe it'll start flooding your trending, and then when it does do that, then that marketing did really well. And going forward, you can kind of use that to gauge like, oh, Pepsi or Peeps is making headlines again, so the stock is going to jump like maybe like 10 15%, like it did today. That was my take on it. I found that pretty interesting that, I never grew up drinking Pepsi, really rare. I mean, I tried it, but I always went back to Coke. Peeps, the marshmallow thing was never really my thing, like not my taste buds, but it's interesting to see that, they're still around they've been around for the last 100 years, and Pepsi's been around for a very long time as well. So Peeps and Pepsi, but I think Pepsi obviously stands before Peeps because it's just a bigger brand, bigger name. Thank you guys for being here with me. I know this was just a very a quick evaluation of the stock, Pepsi stock, just to see if it was a buy for myself. Love the advertisement, love the whole sweepstakes and what they're trying to put together. But unfortunately, it's outside the realm of what I would buy based on the high value. A little overvalued, unfortunately, and the PE is a little high as well. It does not fit into my criteria of making a purchase, and I will leave it at that. Thank you guys for joining me today. Bye.